Hey!
Hello!
Hi, Team Dirwaza, Manira, everybody.
Kareem and Lindsay.
We've got 39 questions for you. Are you ready?
I guess we are.
Okay, coffee or chaos to start your day?
I think they go hand in hand.
Without coffee, you have chaos, I guess.
It's the chaos over coffee, actually.
What's your creative superpower?
I'll pass the mic on.
I have no idea.
Collaboration?
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
Can you give me 3 words that describe what you do?
3 words.
Yeah, it's a toughie. You gotta summarize.
Creative, work. Can that be one word?
Yeah, okay. I'll give you it. It can be today.
The big umbrella.
Create, curate, converse?
Ooh!
Triple C.
I like
Buzzwords!
that. I like
Also
that.
a little bit of frolicking.
Yeah, there's a lot of frolicking and coffee drinking,
And chickens?
And chickens, a lot of chickens.
as you can see.
What's one thing people always get wrong about your work?
That we have a gallery?
Yes. Or that we're artists.
Or that we sell, we don't sell.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things people get wrong about what we do. What's one weird habit that you have?
I'm always whistling. I don't know if that's a weird habit, but like when I'm stressed, when I'm happy, I feel like everybody can find me via my whistle.
I would argue and say you're loud.
Your laugh.
My laugh?
We know that you're here when we hear your laugh.
You haven't heard you listen.
I would also add in the chickens. That's a weird habit.
Now it's normal for us.
Now it's
Chicken
normal.
is no longer.
It's part of the
Yeah.
culture.
What's the one object in your space that sums you up?
Guess.
Chickens? Or
Or- in one word.
It's the
One
attempt to
object.
always find a new chicken. That's basically what it is.
Can communicate with the rest of the community through our chickens.
do you work with music, a podcast, or in sweet silence?
I think each of us are different.
Sometimes there's music, but I think mostly silence, and we chit chat a lot. So our office space is always filled with noise somehow.
Yeah, true.
We work to the sound of giggles.
What's your
That sounds a bit creepy.
That's a bit creepy. What's your secret creative recharge spot?
Barbasi.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, now that it's open. It's such a sweet space, and even though at the end of it we might get socially drained because we say hi to everyone we know. It's like hey, hi, hi, hi. But I personally enjoy it, and it's a great change of atmosphere. And I'm 39.
What is your favorite thing about your space?
Windows?
Yeah,
The snack bar.
agreed. I'd say the snack bar. I think this area, because it's like homey. So we snack, we make coffee, we sit down. A lot goes down on these chairs. Chats, work.
And actually, like snacks from all over the world. So
Yeah,
every
that's-
time we travel somewhere, we just bring something to the office and to each other, and then, just everything.
Totally.
Minimalist or maximalist?
Yeah, maximalist.
What are you most proud of?
My team.
Oh.
Truly.
No crying on camera.
What is something that's still in progress?
There's a lot still in progress.
I think as long as we're in progress, then we're not dead. So
Yeah. There's growth.
yeah.
Exactly. And we're not dead.
Personally, I was thinking we need a sofa to
Oh,
snap
Within the space.
more posters on the wall
Yeah.
and more additions to the snack bar.
Agreed.
Where does your best inspiration strike?
At the beach, like by a body of water, generally speaking, for me.
Driving for me.
A lot of people say driving. Driving and shower seem to be our most common ones, but I'm liking beach.
That is a
What-
good spot.
Part of your process feels like magic.
when we start bouncing like ideas across, and then we realize how much of overlap happens and takes place. I don't know. Sometimes we like mush into one brain, but then some other times like we all get like these like critical waves of like, yeah, but actually, and then
And what part of your process feels like pulling teeth?
Well, anything administrative for me. Anything.
What does originality mean to you?
I think being truthful to yourself and really kind of understanding your voice, where it comes from, why it's coming from, where it's coming from, things of that nature.
What's the one creative rule that you always break? Silence.
Yeah.
Silence.
Yeah.
I don't think we
Yeah,
think in terms of rules.
we don't think in rules.
You know what? I'm feeling like M39, we're finding this out, is a building of rule breakers or non-rule people, because everyone's like, yeah, we just break all the rules, or they don't apply to us.
I mean,
So-
there's structure, but there aren't rules per se.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
What trends do you wish would go away?
Don't say the chicken.
Are we getting rid of our chickens? Set up question.
No. Guys, labubus.
Yay!
Oh,
Oof, yeah, please.
Yeah. Agreed.
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 I mean, in petrol station, guys, come on.
It's in
Yeah, that's
petrol.
nice.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What's one skill you're secretly trying to master?
Sneaking chickens into people's pockets.
I don't know. Secretly trying to master. Getting to places on time.
That's not a secret. We all know that you're trying to do that.
I knew that
Timekeeping. That's the
my
secret.
lifelong wish.
Who's your one creative hero? I feel like we need 4. You each need to give me a creative hero.
Tariq.
Tariq al-Hussein. Just FYI. For me, it's really hard to narrow it to one. I feel like I have an amalgamation of like creatives I look up to, and I can't name any right now, sadly, but I feel like I just look around the community around me and the people I hang out with most, and it doesn't have to be artists. It could be like even engineers who are so funny to be around with as a creative person, but I feel like I learn a lot from each individual, and just like being self-aware, like what they also have in their own lives that I could put into my creative practice, for example.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. Creative.
And Dania, give me one.
Chicken down.
Woo. Can I give you 3?
Oh, go for it.
All right. So directly, Munira.
Oh.
From this scene, I would say Maryam Daba.
Okay.
Outside the scene, the writer Buthain Al-Isa.
Amazing.
I feel like you've analyzed that. I like it.
I mean, Hasla gave me enough time to think about it. So.
Give it a think. I'd say Tariq al-Hussein, Allah yarhamah, for sure. Muhammad Ahmed Ibrahim, 100% as a sort of like just overall individual, both within the art scene and out. And I'd say Tariq was the same. And an individual that I never met that I wish I had is actually Alexander McQueen.
Hey, Lee.
And, yeah.
I was very lucky to meet him.
No way!
Yeah.
Please, let's have this conversation. Please, let's have this conversation.
That is another 39 questions.
So, yeah, I would say those are my 3. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. What's the most unusual request a client has ever made?
Unusual requests that a client has ever made. I don't know if we have anything unusual, but like we do have individuals that sometimes come up to us, don't know what we do, and just like you know, try to fit a circle in a square. But outside of that,
Yeah,
yeah,
nothing
I'd say nothing unusual, right? Think
I
about
don't think
ladies. Nothing, right?
No, thankfully.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alhamdulillah. Yeah,
I
alhamdulillah.
think if anything on Instagram, sometimes we'll have people that like are either artists or just like kind of vague professionals. They'll be just like, represent me.
Sure, why not?
Go.
If you could describe your work as a snack, I feel this is perfect for you guys.
Oh.
What would it be and why? Ooh, deep thinking. This is the deepest thinking.
Cookie. Hey.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Why cookies?
Yeah, you go for it. No, go for it. Go.
They come in multiple flavors, and you can have them chewy or soft or crispy, and I don't know.
They're
could-
everyone's favorite.
Yeah, want to add to them?
They're everyone's favorite.
What's your favorite flavor?
I exclusively only prefer Hesla's creations for cookies. So,
Yeah, truly.
like, truthfully,
These are the two chefs over there. So yeah. Okay. What emoji best describes what you do?
Gotta be that melting.
yeah, I was
emoji.
just gonna say.
You didn't pick the chicken?
Is it-
No,
No, the chicken doesn't
use
come
it.
up in our.
It's a mascot.
It's
Yeah, it was never an emoji.
Yeah, just more real life kind of thing.
It's real life. It's in this, like, not in the metaverse. It's here. Okay, so the melting emoji. Okay. Who would play you in a movie version of your life?
We already.
Oh my.
Oh, you had this? You know this? I love that this is a discussion within this office. Okay, begin. You've got it rehearsed. Let me hear. Who's the movie version?
You guys gotta start.
Oh,
I think everybody should pick one for the other person.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, for Hesla, actually, I would start. It would be a silent movie, but it would say everything.
I love that.
I know.
With music and subtitles? Or
No, nothing.
nothing?
Just expressions.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
And very rare expressions, actually.
Okay.
Dania, for you, I don't know if it would be performed by or just written by, but what's her full name? Phoebe Bridges?
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
It would be like Fleabag reimagined.
Fleabag
Oh my
Reimagined. The UAE edition.
I'm not
Yeah.
opposed to that, actually.
Okay.
This is happening.
Who for August Day?
I do for August. My mind is blank. But wait, give me a few seconds to think about it. Just like the silent movies. There's a lot of characters up here, but anyways.
God, she should be a cartoon character, for sure.
Oh my God! You know what? She loves her cartoons.
Give her someone good at least, like Jessica Rabbit or something.
Not Jessica Rabbit. I was thinking maybe a character in Zootopia.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. Maybe a cat or a wild cat, something like that.
Nothing from Shrek.
Shrek. I feel like you'd have a slightly chaotic character, but like in the background, just planning. So
Plotting and planning.
Plotting and
All the
Plotting and
mischief
planning.
in one individual.
Yeah.
Guys, come on.
You can't take all the credit. There's a lot of mischief in here, I think. And who's Manira? No one said.
Manira, what do you guys?
Well, I've heard someone say that she would be Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, okay.
We're all in agreement with that.
Yeah. Get that sister act on.
Specifically Sister Act, maybe.
Did you guys see the Brazilian
Or maybe someone in-
beatboxing nuns?
Oh my god.
Or someone from White Chicks.
She covered. Whoopi Goldberg covered the whole thing afterwards. She like tried to get in touch with them and
Wow.
stuff. Yeah, because she was like they're the real sister act.
There we go.
There we go. Done.
very
Settled.
coded.
If you could swap studios in M39 with someone for a day, who would it be?
This is the toughest question you ask.
Yeah.
So I think I know the answer.
Do you?
Yesterday, It was the first time that I entered Resh's studio, and she has such a good vantage point. 'Cause she sees everyone that comes in and like everyone that's like going up and going down, and I'm
Good
like,
people
wow,
watching spot.
exactly. No, that one is the
Amira's
spot.
spot's nice. But like doing their job, right? Is
Yeah.
that the question?
Yeah.
Not people watching, which
Oh,
we do anyways. You
Now we know the
just sit
priorities.
there. Honestly, like I would love to be in the heart of M39, so I would swap places with the two of you.
Definitely.
Kareem and Lindsay and Reem. Like I just feel like, and being in that space, kind of being in the pulse and the heart of it, that would be my swap.
Come
Work-wise,
anytime.
yeah.
We'll have you for the day. You can intern for us.
Yay!
What makes M39 different from other creative workspaces?
Everything.
Everything.
It's that there's a mix of people.
Yeah.
Like it's not a it's different from just a regular co-working space because there is a like common like thorough line that connects the businesses. But at the same time, people are so different. Like you have us, for example, curators, and then you have year off, but then at the same time you'll have interior design studios. So I feel like for me, it's that's so special.
And although everybody is a creative, everybody truly does come from their like own background. So you have like all walks of life under one roof, and to me that's super interesting. And I love all the people that I met, which is insane. Like to just have that, you know, and it truly does feel like just a big family house, you know. Yeah, with like all of the cousins and siblings in their own little corners.
Yeah.
And like the constant like acts and practices of care. I think that's
totally.
unfortunately very rare.
Yeah,
So.
no, 100%. And we've forgotten that it is rare, but it's like just the weekly get-togethers, the excitement, you know, everyone's in it, you know, and everybody wants the best for the space as well. So, yeah, truly.
What about M39 made you feel like this is where I would belong?
Hissa.
Oh, yes.
She
That's
brought it to my attention. Initially, we were working from home. We had no technical space. We would hang out in my living area once a week or every other week. And then Hissa was like, hey, Munira, look what I found. And she was like, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, I think you should go ahead. And then she's like, I think it would be good for us. I was like, you know what, you're right. And then the weekend came and she's still working through it, like the whole application, getting through some questions. And then we got called in for the interview. So it was always a decision that I lead back to Hissa and everything that kind of like the leadership that she took on this. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
as well. It's always, no, but like also just seeing M39 start, I felt like I'm reading through the website at the time. It just really aligned with Dirwaza's own mission. And yeah, my motto in life is never say never. Never, like, you gotta try it. So that's how it started out for me. I guess
Never say never.
Shout out Justin Bieber.
Oh man,
Justin Bieber follows Munira.
everywhere.
Yeah.
If
She knows
M39, if M39 threw a talent show, what would your talent be?
We'd make a play. We
I'd
already
juggle
discussed
in
it.
the place. Dun, 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 dun.
Do the
That's a
chord
circus,
justice.
not a play.
I
But
feel
we
like a
actually
play
did
would be a
discuss
great
this
idea.
before.
You want a play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Be ready.
like
Come and see
short
you soon.
skits of
Oh,
daily life at M39.
Oh gosh. Who is your other favorite M39er in the building? This is controversial.
Oh my gosh.
You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
For real.
Aw,
For real.
Yeah.
thanks, guys. I feel like you've got to say that because we're here. has next big thing energy in M39?
Big what?
Big thing energy.
Big.
Our neighbors.
Yeah,
El boutique.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
What's your guilty pleasure after a long work day?
Sigh.
Taking a nap.
I feel guilty.
I don't feel guilty. Yeah, literally. There's no such thing as that.
Post long day.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's some
And
guilt
just-
when we're having ice cream. Truly.
Sitting
No
down and staring at the wall. Sometimes good.
Silent movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Savory or sweet?
Sweet.
Savory.
Sweet.
Okay. What's one song that always gets you out of your creative rut?
Oh.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Will that be in the talent show?
I think Love It or Hate It by 50 Cent.
50 Cent. Ooh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go back to the Beebs.
Okay. We have range.
Thankfully.
Anyone else?
For me, it starts with oh.
Oh, yay! Thanks, Gaga. Okay.
I'd say, I think Kid Cudi.
Love it.
Yeah, and a few songs, Kid Cudi songs, kind of put me in the zone. Yeah,
Mr. Rager.
Mr. Rager, Day and Night. I can write forever on any Kid Cudi song. So
Erase Me is good as
Erase
well.
Me, yeah, truly.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can go on. We really love it.
Tidy or messy?
Tidy.
Yeah, controlled chaos.
Or organized mess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pen or pencil?
A pen.
Pens.
More like final when you write with a pen until you scribble on
Pen.
it.
What's the dream project you haven't started yet?
How much time do you have?
Not long.
Dream project.
I think book club, right?
Yeah, like a
More.
reading group.
Yeah.
Something that we've been wanting to do is kind of getting readings that are thematically organized somehow, and then getting a group together to read together out loud, and then discuss what we have in mind. So I think on a
And also like understanding or knowing what other creatives or other individuals from the scene that we admire, what's on their own bookshelves.
yeah.
I like this. I feel like we ask this question a lot. I'm like, we have to make all this happen. This is amazing. What impact do you hope your work has on others?
I think the impact of conversation.
Critical thinking.
Yeah, that just somebody comes in and a thought is somehow not even redirected but questioned. I would say.
Challenging like established narratives or rigid narratives.
And also like extending that active care that we do amongst each other outwards, and showing people that you can do your job and you can do what you have to do and progress and proceed and accomplish while also maintaining that active care.
What's one thing you wish more people understood about the creative industry?
That it's vital and it's necessary and it's at the core of all societies. It's everything that is needed. It might be intangible, but doesn't make it less than anything else. If anything, it just more takes up more importance in the space. So and in the space that we exist in and root ourselves in. So yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like I should be like clicking or something, like when you were saying this. Okay, well, this is the last question, and then we're done. What advice would you give to someone thinking of starting a business?
Take your time. I think starting slow and starting with like the limitations that it might appear as a limitation, I think is healthy. I think that's what I definitely appreciate about Dirwaza. Like, we didn't try to rush things. We didn't try to overpromise or overachieve. Things took its own time, but now, like, alhamdulillah, we're at a stage where all that work that was done slowly but surely is like we're seeing all the fruits of it.
Yeah, agreed. Like allow it to take shape, give it an initial kind of thought, nurture it, support it, and give it everything that it needs. And sometimes you give it too much, so you also need to know how to tone things back down. So really kind of establishing a very personal relationship with the business, I think is an important thing. You know?
And stay authentic always.
Yeah, and I think I'd also pop out like the question of how would you go about the business if there was no prospect of profit?
Mm-hmm.
Like if that part was completely taken away, which is a big part of business, like what is left in it?
I like it.
Agree.
That's it. You're done.
Awesome!
Thank you.
Thank you.